Hey guys, and thanks for listening to another episode of Reddick Photography Music. Want to once again welcome you for coming back if you've listened before, and if you haven't listened before, we appreciate you being here. And you can go to Instagram and go to instagram.com/CReddick Photography. That's CRETTIG Photography. And you can check out our Instagram page. You can friend me on Facebook if that's what it's called. You can it's C Reddick Photography at C Reddick Photography. Just send me a friend request. What is it called on Instagram? Actually, I can't. It's floating around in my head. That's called a brain itch. Actually, I learned today a brain itch when something's floating around in your head and. But it's right on the tip of your tongue, but you can't figure out what it is. You can't seem to spit it out. That's called a brain itch. But first thing I wanted to talk about today was the thing going on in the NFL. This thing that Colin, what is it, Kaepernick. Honestly, guys, I'm a huge football fan. I played all through high school. Junior high and high school, and kept up. I'm a huge college football fan, but and I won't say what team, but I've gotten away from it for the last few years, primarily because it is bad for our brains. It's good for leadership and to learn skills and social stuff, but it's absolutely horrible physically on our brain. But I've gotten away from it, so I don't remember if it's Colin Kaepernick. Is it Kaepernick? Maybe that sounds right. But he started this whole thing kneeling down whenever they're singing the American anthem or whatever. And I sent out. This was like 3 or 4 days ago. Maybe it wasn't that long ago, but I know it wasn't. It definitely wasn't today when all this happened. I sent out a Facebook post that some people didn't like, or at least one person. I don't think they didn't like it. I think that we just didn't realize that we agreed. I was saying that this is okay to do this. It's a way of getting attention when attention needs when there needs to be attention put on something. This is it's to and not to disrespect the flag. I don't think it's disrespectful to do what they're doing, to kneel, or to not put your hand over your heart, or to stand backwards. That is a way to get your attention, to get the country's attention, to get other people's attention, and say, okay, this, and then spit it out, whatever your voice may be. And in this case, there's a lot of people who have the same voice, and a lot of people are doing it. And I said that was totally okay, and I feel like that's one of the foundations of being an American. I put on there, it's one of the fundamental things that was laid down when we laid down the laws of this country. And some people come back and say, "Oh, that's wrong," but then after listening to them and them listening to me, we kind of came to an agreement that actually this is right. We believe in the same thing. They might believe that you should do that, and I believe it's okay to get attention. In that we may still disagree, but we still believe the same thing. What you're doing with your body doesn't really matter. Basically, it's your beliefs. That's what's going on with the Colin Kaepernick or whatever his name is thing. And I'm going to play a song today that made me start thinking about, America and patriotic songs and things like that. And there's this guy, his name's Phosphorescent. I'll give you some more info about him later. But he sings this. I found him somehow, and I really got into him. He's really, really a good artist. And but recently he released a song. What is the name of that song? Anyway, it's a song. It's a remade song of an. It's a cover song of something of an old American song. I'll get it for you while I play the song. But anyway, I can't find that song to play for you. But I can play you the song that got me hooked on him. This is "Song for Zula" by Phosphorescent. I'll give you the artist info coming up next.
Some say love is a burning thing, that it makes the fire ring. Oh, but I know love as a fading thing, just as fickle as a feather in a stream. See, honey, I saw love, you see, it came to me. It put its face up to my face so I could see. Yeah, then I saw love disfigure me into something I am not recognizing. I said, come on in. I will not open myself up this way again. Now lay my face to the soil, nor my teeth to the sand. I will not lay like this for days now upon end. You will not see me fall, nor see me struggle to stand, to be acknowledged by some touch from his gnarled hands. You see the cage it called. I said, come on in. I will not open myself up this way again. Treetop night, I see the shadows that we cast in the cold, clean light. My feet are gold, and my heart is wide, and we race out on the desert plains all night. See, honey, I am not some broken thing. I do not lay here in the dark. And I am racing out on the desert plains all night. Burning thing, that it makes a fire ring. Oh, but I know love as a Cajun thing, just a killer come to call from some awful dream. Oh, and all you folks you come to see, you just stand there in the glass looking at me. But my heart is wild and my bones are steel, and I could kill you with my bare hands if I was free.
All right, guys, that was Phosphorescent with Song for Zula. And you know what I was thinking about during that song? I was thinking a couple of different things. First off, I was thinking about a comment I made when I said it doesn't matter what you are doing with your body, it's just your thoughts, something along those lines. That is totally not true, because the actions you make with your body, that's what gets the attention. You know, you can portray a lot of things. A friend of mine taught me that. I want to talk about a friend of mine in a little bit, but a friend of mine taught me that. I knew this. I knew a lot about body language and stuff like that, but I didn't realize exactly how important it was until recently, and the things that you could learn from a person. Anyway, I was thinking that I was wrong about that. I'm wrong about quite a few things, right about some. Just like all of us. But also I was thinking, you know, this earth is a beautiful freaking place. It is a beautiful freaking place. And everything else out there is just kind of desolate compared to us. You know, it's just a desolate place. And here we are, in Earth. If there was a Garden of Eden, wouldn't it just be the entire Earth? And wouldn't we want to protect it? And I'm thinking, hey, you know, I wonder if we really try to watch out for things coming from in different directions throughout the universe, you know, not aiming for us, you know, but, you know, that'll come in contact with Earth. And anyway, guys, I think somebody, maybe me, maybe you, maybe somebody we don't know, should start a charity to watch outer space for comets, asteroids, and stuff like that. Because you might say, whoa, NASA already does that for us. Well, I've researched that, guys, and you know, out of the billions of dollars that NASA spends, they spend about $1 million, a cool meal every year, watching the skies for asteroids and comets. And you know, that's why, you know, we've wiped our brow, the few that have come so close to us. Everybody say, oh, a million miles away. That's so far. Well, in the, actually, when you look at how big space is and you look at 1 million miles, buddy, we just scraped by recently. So, just a thought. But back on Phosphorescent. Phosphorescent is the working moniker, of course, side name, moniker means side name, of Matthew Houck, born in 1980. That puts him at around 36 years old, about the same age as me. I feel him more than likely know a lot of the things he's going through right now, so that's why he's writing such great music. From Alabama,